find the pieces in connection with the present, that means if you find any connection of the pieces with the present, then you have to write in present indefinite tense. And if you find any connection of the pieces with the past, then you have to write in past indefinite tense. For example, he dashed to college every day. Here we find every day. Every day refers to the present. All daily activities are in present indefinite tense. So I have to write the sentence in present indefinite tense. So I can write here, he goes to college every day. And I will write a verb here according to the subject and according to the tense. Here the subject he is third person singular number, so I write goes. If the subject is third person singular number, then you have to add s or es with the verb in present indefinite tense. Next, Raju dashed to Dhaka yesterday. Yesterday refers to the past. So I have to write the sentence in past indefinite tense. So I can write here, Raju went to Dhaka yesterday. Raju went to Dhaka yesterday. I repeat the point again. If you find any connection of the pieces with the present, then you have to write the sentence in present indefinite tense. And if you find any connection of the pieces with the past, then you have to write the sentence in past indefinite tense. When you do any fill in the gaps, first of all you have to look for the verb. You will see whether any verb is the pieces, any verb in the sentence. If you don't find in the verb in the sentence, then you have to write a verb according to the subject and according to the tense. If you don't find any verb in the sentence, then you have to write a verb according to the subject and according to the tense. I think you have understood the point. Now I move to the next point. Very plus adjective. I repeat, very plus adjective, not adjective. I have to say adjective. Okay. If we want to do fill in the gaps effectively, then I have to know the rules of using adjective in a sentence. If you know the rules of using adjective in a sentence easily, then you will write any sentence easily. That means it will help you for free writing. Okay. Very plus adjective. If you find a gap after very, if you find a gap after very, then you have to write an adjective here. If you find a gap after very, then you have to write an adjective here. For example, our country is very dash. The answer may be, our country is very small, very populous, very poor, very beautiful, beautiful, small, poor, populous. These words are adjective. Whatever the answer is, the answer should be an adjective. I repeat, whatever the answer is, the answer should be an adjective. So, after very, you have to write an adjective. I think you have got the point. Next point, I will discuss be verb plus adjective. Be verb plus adjective. We know be verbs. For example, be, am, is, are, was, were, been, been. These are be verbs. So after be verb, if you will find a gap, then you will write an adjective. After be verb, you will write an adjective. For example, the man is dash. The man is poor. The man is old. The man is great. The man is popular. The man is famous. These words are adjective. The baby is dash. The baby is innocent. The baby is small. The baby is poor. These words are adjective. So after the verb, you will write an adjective in the gap. Okay. Next topic is become, became plus adjective. If you find a gap after become or became, then you will write an adjective in the gap. For example, Nazrul became dash. Nazrul became famous. Nazrul became popular. Nazrul became great. Nazrul became successful. These words are adjective. Successful, popular, famous, great. These words are adjective. So, if you find a gap after become or became, then you will write an adjective in the gap. Next example, I want to become dash. You can say, I want to become powerful. I want to become truthful. I want to become honest. I want to become successful. Successful, honest, powerful. These words are adjective. So, when you find a gap after become or became, then you will write an adjective in the gap. I think you have understood the points. Next. Point is present participle or past participle. Participles are used in a sentence both as a verb and as an adjective. Here we find participles are used as adjectives. Look, the first sentence, don't disturb a sleeping dog. Sleeping. It is present participle. How do we make present participle? When we add ing with the present form of a verb, it will be a present participle. Here, sleeping qualifies a dog. What type of dog? A sleeping dog. So, it is working here as an adjective. Next example, I sat on a broken chair. What type of chair? A broken chair. So here we see the past participle works as an adjective. So I can say that participles are used in a sentence here as adjectives. Now I will go to the next point, the most important point in doing fill in the gaps. The plus noun plus of. When we find a gap between the and of, we will write a noun here. Between the and of, if we find a gap, we will write a noun here. For example, we work for the development of the country. See the development of. Here there is a gap between the and of. If you find a gap between the and of, you will write a noun in the gap. But when you find a gap, before a noun, then you will write an adjective in the gap, because we know that in a sentence adjective always sits before the noun. So here we will write an adjective in the gap. For example, So when we find a gap before a noun in a sentence, then we write an adjective. But when we find the gap of, we will write a noun in the gap. I think you have understood the point.
जी.
Next point is article plus noun. Article plus noun. If you find a gap after an article, you will write a noun. If you find a gap after an article, you will write a noun. For example, I have a house. Look, a, it is an article, and house, it is a noun. So when you find a gap after an article, you will write a noun in the gap. But sometimes we find adjective between an article and a noun. Sometimes we find an adjective between an article and a noun. Look, I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful house. What type of house? A beautiful house. This word qualifies a noun, so it is an adjective. So when we find a gap between an article and a noun, then we will write an adjective in the gap. I repeat, when you find a gap between an article and a noun, then you will write an adjective. I repeat the point again. If you find a gap after a noun, after an article, then you will write a noun. But when you find a gap between an article and a noun, then you will write an adjective in the gap. Look, if you find article, adjective, then gap. If you find article, adjective, then gap. Of course, you will write a noun in the gap. If you find article, then adjective, then gap, then you will write a noun. Okay. Next point, possessive pronoun plus noun. This point is similar to the previous point. Possessive pronoun plus noun. For example, it is my mobile. It is my mobile. It is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are my, our, your, his, her, their. These are possessive pronouns. After possessive pronoun, you will write a noun. It is my mobile. After my, I write mobile. Mobile is a noun. So when you find a gap after a possessive pronoun, then you will write a noun. But sometimes we find adjective between possessive pronoun and noun. For example, it is my new mobile. It is my new mobile. New is an adjective and it qualifies the noun. So when we find a gap between possessive pronoun and noun, then we will write an adjective in the gap. I repeat the point again. When you find a gap after possessive pronoun, you will write only a noun. But when you find a gap between possessive pronoun and noun, you will write an adjective in the gap. But when you find possessive pronoun, adjective, then gap, of course, you will write a noun in the gap. If you find possessive pronoun, adjective, then gap, of course, you will write a noun in the gap. I repeat the point again. If you find a gap after possessive pronoun, you will write a noun. If you find possessive pronoun, then gap, then noun, you will write an adjective in the gap. And if you find possessive pronoun, then adjective, then gap, you will write a noun in the gap. Next point is no plus noun. No plus noun. When you find a gap after no, you will write a noun. When you find a gap after no, you will write a noun. For example, I have no friend. I have no friend. I have no car. I have no bench. I have no duster. I have no shirt. So you see, after no, you find a noun. So when you find For example, I have no bad friend. Bad. It is an adjective and it qualifies the noun friend. What type of friend? A bad friend. So bad is an adjective. So when you find a gap, no gap, then noun, you will write an adjective in the gap. I repeat the point again. If you find a gap after no, you will write only a noun. But when you find a gap between no and noun, you will write an adjective in the gap. But when you find no adjective then gap, you will write a noun in the gap. If you find no adjective then gap, you will write a noun in the gap. And our last point is use of adverb. Use of adverb. When you find the sentence structurally correct, but there is a gap. When you find the sentence structurally correct, but there is a gap in the sentence, then you will write an adverb in the gap. When you find the sentence structurally correct, but there is a gap, then you will write an adverb in the gap. For example, he goes to college. The sentence is correct, but there is a gap. So you can use an adverb in the gap. So we can write he goes to college regularly, he goes to college timely, he goes to college every day. So every day, regularly, timely, these words are adverb. I read the Quran. The sentence is correct, but there is a gap. So I write an adverb in the gap. I can write I read the Quran every day. I read the Quran regularly. I read the Quran properly. I read the Quran correctly. I read the Quran in the morning. Whatever the answer is, the answer should be an adverb. So when you find the sentence grammatically or structurally correct, but there is a gap, you will write an adverb in the gap. Dear students, today I have discussed 10 important points for doing filling the gaps. I think you have enjoyed very much, and if you want to get more videos, then keep your eyes open and watch our videos. And if you want to keep these videos in your timeline, then share it.